So here we have the Bentley Continental Flying Spur. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 4-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then we'll work our way around the rest of the car from there. As you can see, you get loads of boot space in this car, which can be extended with this ski hatch that runs through to the back seats there. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get this full blue leather interior, as you can see. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. We have the rev counter on the left-hand side, the speedometer on the right-hand side, and then in the centre at the bottom, both the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauges. Above that, we have the main trip computer, which includes the total miles of the car. They are 30,066. It'll also show you what gear this car is in up there. It's an automatic, and we're in park at the moment, of course. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we have cruise control, and on the right-hand side, both stereo and phone controls. Behind the steering wheel, we have the minus paddle just here and the plus paddle on the right-hand side. That is so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over in the centre, we then have the main screen for the car. So you can see we've got satellite navigation, which is currently being shown on the screen at the moment. These buttons down the sides will relate to whatever is written next to that button. So for example, if you want to enter a destination, you'd push this button. If you want to start route guidance, you'd press this one down here, just as an example. And the buttons below that will determine what menu is being shown or what screen is being shown up above here. So we've now got our air conditioning screen, and these buttons will now relate to whatever is written just here. So same for navigation, trip computer, traffic, etc. Your audio menu is just here as well. You'll be able to tune your radio from up here. It will tell you what preset radio stations you got. You can store your own from here as well. You can also look at various different bits of vehicle information and set up from here as well. The navigation is your main screen, obviously, a nice clear colour display, of course. Above that, we have our controls for climate control. So you can adjust the driver temperature up and down from here. Same for the passenger over on the left-hand side as well. And then if you wish to, as I said, you can use your air conditioning controls just here as well. Below that, we have, if I move the gear lever out of the way, the main volume for the stereo, and then the different types of music you can listen to. So it'll take you through the different band widths. So if you put it onto audio here, you'll be able to see, for example, your AM and FM radio. I'm flicking between the two just here. We have our CD player here as well. Various different presets so you can save radio stations and then access them via those buttons just there. We have the adjustment for the gear lever itself. The button on the top there will enable you to take it from park to any of the other gears that you require. We have an electronic handbrake, the controls for your electrically adjustable door mirrors as well, and then various other car controls here, including heated seats. You can start and stop the engine from here, or you can use the key in the ignition, and we have our hazard warning lights as well. Last thing I wanted to talk about is the sunroof on this car. There's a dial up here which will open up the sunroof section. All of this is leather, so very, very nice roof lining as well, and you can see obviously the Bentley logo embossed on the headrests too. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at West Horsley Motors. We'd love to hear from you soon.